Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more adventures from the JFS. It's not really too much of an adventure. And look at me, Mom. I'm a real YouTuber. I can walk in F5 mode backwards and forwards. No. Today, it's not really much of an episode. Well, I guess it is to some degree. Or is it? We'll find out. It's basically just a showcase of what I've been doing these last, I think, 2 to 3 months since I last did an episode. I think it was back in October. Ah, yes. But just because I haven't done an episode doesn't mean I haven't been playing on the JFS. The JFS. Yeah, if you make JFS into one word, it's JFS. Huh. Silly. No, I'm gonna show off what I've done. Just to show some progress. Not really so much as doing like, look at me. I'm gonna go back and do episodes every week or every second week or more times a week or every month or something. I'm just gonna show off what I've done so people know and stuff. So here I am at my main base, which I believe was done. I got more fish. Episode over. No. Yeah. So I continuously add fish here when I get more fish. So I have quite a few fish here in my fish pond. Also, this side felt a bit empty, so I added this tree. It's not super duper excellent, but it's a tree, and it adds something to this area where before we just had the pond and a tree over here. So there's a little bit over here now. Inside the building, things, I believe I'd furnished it. I'm pretty sure I definitely feel like I'd furnished it last time I did an episode. Maybe I didn't, but it's nothing special. Obviously my storage room, which was done, now it has a lot more things, obviously because I'm a hoarder. I expanded this button part. Don't think I've shown this off. Over here I moved my semi-auto farm for like stuff. Over here I made like a tall flower farm, plus I have an auto chicken cooker over here. That's a big chicken. What? Okay, yeah, alright, it's because when it activates when the egg shoots out. Ah, okay, I get it. See, now it's dying. Yeah. Down here, I have my enchanting room. I have the different kind of enchanting books on each side. Down here, I got the potion room. Got the potions, got the ingredients. Got a lot of potion stands down here. I don't believe I've shown this off. I don't think I had this done back in October-ish. Definitely no. I showed this off because there's my cave spider farm. There's my not working too well creeper farm. And down here, I'm pretty sure I at least had the beginning of this. Yeah. I definitely think so. Right down here is all the talented villagers, and I believe there's even more than the last time. It's definitely more than October. So we got all the guys, all the heroes, different kinds of books. Honestly, I think I got like 4 mending guys or something. I got like almost 3 in a row after only having 1. But I have like most enchants you would need. I don't have any with Unbreaking 3. I think I have an Unbreaking. Yeah, I got an Unbreaking 3 for 42, but that's kind of expensive. I think I have another Unbreaking guy. This is Unbreaking 1 for 10, which might actually at the end be cheaper. That's German. So they all have different kinds of names depending on their what they do and stuff like that. So that's kind of finished room. I don't really do too much with, like, I got my villagers under control. I would like the Unbreaking Villager, and I'm waiting for 1.14, see whatever happens with the villagers, if they totally nerf them, or I believe they're adding another type of villager, and they might be redoing the trade system. I'm not sure about if they are, but they said something about changing something with the trading at least. So we'll see what happens. This is just kind of a cow farm. Not really that great. But basically this would be one of these where, like an old school, like where you feed the cows, the babies go down here. You can have a lava blade activated, but I don't use that because I actually prefer using the looting on them because it gives you more stuff. So I'd have them grow up and kill them. It's not really very efficient. I don't think there's really any efficient way to actually do it. I think like having a big cow pen is actually probably the answer. This is kind of like, this area doesn't really mean too much, therefore I haven't really done with it. This is just my manual sugarcane farm, my manual pumpkin farm. As I've had all the times, my manual, like, not manual, this is my villager breeder. That doesn't really work right now. Not fully sure why, but I don't care. I know this is an addition. This is my automatic potato farm. If he actually want to do anything, seems like he's got some issues. But yeah, basically you have a farmer and you have an area that doesn't reach the correct light level. You have a hopper minecart under that, and whenever he tries to plant them, the potatoes like pop off immediately. And since he's got potatoes from other places, I think we can actually show it over here because I got my carrot one over here. Sounds like he's at work. So he would go around harvesting the other ones. Then he would go back and try to... Why is there so many missing? Go try and back and try... So he goes over there, he gets some carrots. Goes back. Here he places them. Since I wouldn't be able to place it, apparently, so for some reason villagers can place where a human player can't. So he would try to place them, they would pop off, and they would go into like a hopper minecart and go back. The observer thing apparently does the trick for some reason, I don't know why. Not sure how it works, I can't remember who I've seen do this, who made it. But somebody, and I know, not sure if it's one of the guys from the Hermitcraft server. I know one of them has a farm like that, but not sure if it's one of those guys who actually made this kind of farm. So yeah, that's basically what's happening with the base. So what I plan on is I'm gonna see what, as the 1.14 snapshots get closer, gonna figure out what's gonna happen with the villagers, and then I might do more with them. But it's kind of a pain doing stuff with the villagers. So I guess I can't sleep because Special Brew coming online. Is he in the Nether? No. So yeah, that's it for like the main base. Let's go over here. So over here is where I started off, like the city area, I would call it. The plan is eventually like filling up this whole area with like kind of a city, connecting it to this. I think a very important thing. I don't know where that zombie went. For this season, unlike last season, I want to try to connect the world. And that also means connecting this city to my main base, which is already connected to spawn and shop time. So over here I have, since I'm not sure if they're gonna do any changes to it, I really wanted to do an iron farm. Also, in one of my other projects, I used a lot of iron, so I kind of felt like I needed to do something. And I've never tried doing an iron farm. So this is my not that efficient iron farm because there's only one level. Or the Go Golem Dance Club. So in here, up there, we can view it from the top in a moment. We have my iron farm with villagers. It's only a 1-layer one, so it doesn't produce a lot. It's around, I think, 1 golem every 6 minutes or so. And I built a house outside of it, just to have it look a little bit prettier. So you can see from up here, this is pretty standard iron farm. It has the 2 levels. Over here it has villagers. Over there it has villagers. No? Maybe it's... okay, yeah, right below it actually. It could have more villagers. I think it has 10 and it has 13 or 14 in the other one. I would like to add on and have more, so it goes faster, and then add another layer on the very like a lot higher, so it would be a little more efficient. But I'm not sure I'll get around to it because breeding that much villagers is kind of annoying, and I kind of want to do other things with my time. Well, it would probably mean that I have to move my villager breeder somewhere else because currently it's not really functioning. Kind of wish there would be a golem that came down here, but basically they go down. Instead of having a lava blade that some have, there's just magma blocks that will eventually kill them. And when they take damage, it kind of looks like they dance, therefore the Go Golem Dance Club. So it will obviously have other things going on here. I built a highway to this. We have a district here where they would have like modern houses. This is 2 of my recent additions to this. This was the first one, like an Enderman apparently. A nice little house here. This is more like, I would call this a little more, obviously there still needs a bit of work on both of them. It's more like Chinese, Japanese style housing, this one. While this one is basically more normal modern housing, like Western style, I would say. And I can't jump. Wow. So if you, yeah, it will. When I need to cover the roofs with carpets. I haven't finished doing that. That will help with the look. Torches kind of ruins the look. I think this house, like, except for the interior, that would probably be considered done. Let's move over here. This area over here is the area that I started with, and an area that I will consider mostly done. I have to do some consideration. Like this stuff on the side, I tried to, like, before it was just a plain direct side. Aces mentioned something for me, like that you would have like banners or something, and I tried to do something and also added a melon for this side and a pumpkin for the other side, and it's probably not the solution. So I might change that. Other than that, I finished the 2 towers, added a bit more detail work to them. Let's go over here. Yeah, see there's commercial for some kind of dinosaur drink. And then there's a pumpkin down here. I don't necessarily like the look of that, while the stuff I've done here on the inside, I might do something like that instead of copying this on the other side. I think that actually might look better. So, pumpkin farm, melon farm, pumpkin farm inside these. This is pretty much just a house. Nothing special. There's nothing in here or anything, except it goes down to a mining area. Limited things you could do with a short space like that, so I decided just to build this up. Could still change, but I think it's okay. And I added a bit of greenery, which it didn't really have in the beginning. This was basically my last edition. That kind of was try to finish it off. I was wondering if I should put more buildings in this area, but instead I added like a little gardeny shrine thing here. Originally I was thinking like doing something like have a glass thing here, but then when I was building these side pillars, I had the idea of like building them up and like having like different kinds of pillars, not the same kind, and I really like the look of that. So I decided to go with that and then have these garden areas with a little waterfall, making the area a bit more green and pretty, in my opinion. It's not, and it kind of fits with the style as well, as it matches with diorite, which all buildings have in this area, the acacia and the cobblestone. Also, first time I'm using this water trick. This is just the main building. I've definitely shown that off. I added the carpet, but that's to hide some lighting. I added some lighting in the here, and just made it a little bit more hidden with using the acacia doors. Oh yeah, I added some light pillars out here. I also added some greenery outside here to make it a little less gray and dull. This is the sheep area. I haven't really done anything different. I think everything looked like that when after I built it, except adding some greenery to it. Still have this little island over here, which considering doing some kind of monument, like thinking that would fit to this area in total, but it's a perfect little size to add like a statue, like the statue of something like the Statue of Liberty. So I guess that's the progress here. So I will continue. I'm not really sure how, but I find ideas every now and then to continue adding to this area as it goes further down here. I'm considering continuing it out this way, but we'll see how it goes. The last thing in this area that I can show off is the skeleton farm, which need to pretty up and stuff. Also, there's a cave spider spawner here, and a cave spider spawner here, so that I could actually make active as well as this. I want to make like the full pipes that goes up here. I kind of want to make them more visible, because I really enjoy watching. If you watch this skeleton, when there's only one skeleton down here, for some reason it stops it. I can probably fix that, but I really enjoy just watching them being pushed, and then they just fly up during this tube, with this tube, like whee, and then eventually just land down here, and they die because of the magma block. You can easily make it into an XP farm if you want. You just can either do like some mechanic that switches out the magma block, or just remove it for a short moment. It's no real issue. So it's a pretty decent skeleton farm. that I enjoy looking at. Down here I got the storage for it. I haven't really done too much AFKing at it, but kind of felt like I needed my own skeleton farm, and since I found there was one right here, it was kind of perfect. So I need to put it up this area, and I'm probably gonna build some kind of building up here that connects to it. So yeah, I think that would be all for this area. Now let's go to... I have 2 more areas to show off today. Because I have shown off the stuff I built at Marshland. Shoptown, I don't think too much has changed. Probably a little bit since October, but so pretty good Shoptown. March World is the last area that has seen some building lately. For some people, I haven't really been involved in it. Also, the area with the end portal has seen some work. Let's see, where do we go first? I think we go... Let's go to... Yeah... Let's see, I think it's the yellow tone. So, while I make my way out there, the current state of my channel is that I'm not... You never know, I can change my mind on a dime, but currently I don't have plans to do a lot of JFS episodes. I would probably do like one every once in a while just to update on what I got going on, but I don't really have any plan to do anything where I do an episode every week or anything like that, because I don't really have the motivation to do that currently. I don't have the creativity in mind to do that. That could change tomorrow, who knows. Like, sometimes I change my mind. Like, I pretty much knew that I wasn't going to do a Let's Play on my channel. And even though I started doing the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and when I saw it basically got no views, I decided to stop doing that. Very much enjoyed the game, though. So I'm definitely not going to do Let's Plays unless it could be some very short ones. I could still like do co-op things. I'll still do UHC, anything like Race for the Wall or some co-op stuff I would probably do. But no more Let's Plays, I think. I might do some like streaming depending on the time and stuff like that. But, well, we'll see what happens. Currently, no plans for anything. I'll do UHCs and co-op events and stuff like that eventually, but nothing else like that. So out here, speaking of cooperative stuff, collab stuff, I was talking about I really wanted to have a squid farm. Killer was in the same boat, so me and Killer built this squid farm. The farm itself is fully functional, but we're missing like the storage and the design, and apparently there's a lot of squidding here. This technically only works if nobody else is on the server, which sadly it happens a lot these days. But you see, like, I got Special Brew on the server, so you don't have any squids, unfortunately, so I can't really show it off. If nobody's on the server, or if everybody's in this area, it works very well. You can easily get a full inventory of squid ink. But yeah, so me and Killer worked on this. Did it in like 2 days or something. The storage system needs to be fixed. Well, it needs to be done. And there's also a cave spider spawner right here. I think this would actually work. So yeah, then planning on doing a design on it, and since this requires a big area that doesn't have water around it, it's kind of a big area claimed. Can I jump up here? No. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have said happy holidays, but sure. And now it's working. Oh, right. Guess I can't jump up here now because I've added that layer. Anyways, is there any way I can jump up? Can I? Oh, here. That's the where. So you see, now that I'm the only one on the server, this works out very, very, very well. So need to add the collection system, and also I can't do this for some reason. There we go. So we removed all the water in like 120 radius, I think. So I'm considering like doing some building out here as well, just so we don't have like empty boring area. So yeah, that's a thing that might be a future project, building maybe like a city or monuments or something out here, just to make it look pretty. Now, for the last part of this, let's go to a bigger project, a bigger farm project that I've done all by myself. I think, by the way, that squid farm is an Il Mango design, if I remember correctly. Something like that. But yeah, like I used a lot of ink, and I kind of find it annoying. I keep trying to get squid ink, so it worked out perfectly for me. And after I'd mentioned it, Killer asked if I wanted to do it together with him, and I was like, yeah, sure. And he knows a lot more about that stuff than I do, so that actually helps a lot. So now we just need to finish it. But I know, like, trying to come up with designs and stuff is a bit hard, and I know Killer is a busy boy, so we'll get it done eventually. Oops. Up here, you might guess what's going on. We're going to the roof. So one of the things I wanted to do, and I already have very much succeeded on, was doing like more automation this season, just to try it out, to get a better understanding of it, and that kind of led to me doing this season's sculpt farm, which you see all the way up there. So we're still missing like the correct way to get up here is not set yet, because I'm kind of waiting for like the nether hop to get done. Then I'll find out where it should go. Then we're gonna have to break some new holes in the bedrock, I think, because that hole over there is like right on the top of the nether hop, and that won't really work. So I'm gonna figure that out, and I'm probably gonna do a rail or something up here. So what you see here, down here we got storage for all the rotten flesh. Basically it gets spit down here. There's an item just a moment. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, this item filter sent. So this is just a looting farm. It's not an XP farm like last season. I guess it could be turned into one, but currently it's. I think with the Guardian farm and the end farm, we probably have pretty good options here. It might be an option to turn this into an XP farm. I'm not sure. So basically, it only gives ingots, gold ingots, and rotten flesh, and it's being sorted through all these hoppers and redstone devices. So the gold nuggets goes up here, the rotten flesh goes up here. Not really a redstone expert, so I don't know if I could just keep this on, but if I turn this on, the rotten flesh will be dropped down here, down to those chests you saw down below, and gold nuggets will be shot the other way. So gold storage goes on top because that's the optimal spawning area. So that works out best. So you see there's 3 layers. I believe this farm was made by a guy called Logical Geek Boy. What a name. So you will see as this gets going, you see the gold gets transformed up here. There is a little redstone mechanic here that shoves it because some of the gold gets stuck up here. If they do, well, it will get shoved by this little mechanic, so it goes on automatically. The gold will be shoved up here. As this is the optimal spawning space, as far as I know, you can basically stand here. The gold will be transported up to you. You can take the gold, boop, transform it here. And I haven't done like a full test of how long you can stay here. Like the beginning, like the first setup I have, like down below, only had for like an hour. But I believe with all these chests, it could probably be a longer AFK session if you needed that much gold. So yeah. So what it needs at this point is obviously a transportation method to get up here, because currently there's only 3 people on the server that has elytras, so good luck making up here. This is pretty far up. I guess you could put in a ladder, but it's still pretty far up, so so I guess like I was looking at an elevator design, but it might be very expensive to do that. But it's an elevator design that would work in the Nether, but I'm not sure how well it would work on a server. But I might have to check that out. Otherwise, you would go for like doing like a rail, like we also had last season. So yeah. So technically how this works is there is turtle eggs up here. Zombie pigmen are attracted to turtle eggs. Therefore, they walk off the ledge here, drop down here, which is enough to kill them. Except if they're chicken jockeys. Used a grand old technique of trapdoors. Making the stupid zombie pigmen believe that they actually can survive that, that they can actually walk there, but they can't. So yeah, that's how that works. So yeah, that is basically all. I think that's all I've done. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching, and for any question, leave them down below as I kill this invisible spider of doom. And I'll see you in another video or something else. Bye for now.